Well, hey there. Welcome to the Paw Paws Chronicles and More with Jim. Well, today what I'm doing is getting things ready to be for the winter, and wanted to talk to you about these pots, which I've covered before. These are rootmaker pots, and they're from the Rootmaker Incorporation down in Huntsville, Alabama. Rootmaker Products Company. That being said, I had shared time and time again that these pots right here, you can take them and set them down in the ground like that and cover them over, and they'll be okay for the winter. But something I wanted to show you here is if you're able to see the inside of that pot, it's got ridges all over in it. Let me move in close enough for you to see. It has ridges inside of there, and those ridges are designed to catch your root and cause your root to go out these little holes that's in here and air prune, and it'll also bind the root up a little bit to provoke root mass to grow. That being said, now this little tree right here is a pawpaw. It's a Kentucky champion, and it was grafted May 16th this year. Now this tree at one time was a root sucker that I dug up last year and stuck into the grow box or raised bed and wintered it there. And when it woke back up, I took it into the house late winter, and when it woke back up, I elected to go ahead and graft this tree. And now I have a Kentucky champion pawpaw. Now this is where I'm going to practice what I preach. However, I'm going to add a little something to it. This bag that's on there is a root trapper bag. And what I want to do is this right here, I'm going to put it in the ground here. I don't want to disrupt the root as of yet. I'm still trying to get this root system to build up, and I'm just going to stick the whole thing in here. Now, the bag itself is designed to trap that root. The root won't grow out of that bag. And next year, I'll bring it back up out of the ground, and then I'll go ahead and remove it from the pot and stick it right back in here in its final resting place. Let me get some dirt around here. Now this right here is a good way to winter pots inside of a what I call a grow box. Everybody else, we always called them grow boxes when I was a kid, but a lot of people call them raised beds. That'll insulate that root system for the winter, and that's what I want to do is protect it for the winter. And I'll put a fence around it to protect it also from deer or critters coming along, especially groundhogs. They like to nip on these. And I'm going to put a little tiny, what they call tree guard, right here to protect this stalk from the cold. And then I'll put a new tag out here and mark what it is. I've got a number of pawpaws around me here that I've encircled the apple tree like I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And I think the pawpaw and the apple tree can be companion plants to one another. And I will be topping that off with a mulch type potting soil. There. Well, let me get everything else ready to do what it is I got to do with this, and I'll catch up with you folks later. But this is just something that I wanted to talk about, is getting ready for the winter, the usage of these pots. Now, if I'd have just stuck the pot in there without that bag on there, the holes in that are extremely large, and I would have a root system growing out in there, and when I pop it up, I'd be disrupting root. I don't want to do that. That's the reason why I got the bag around it, to contain that root. Anyways, my name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell for notifications. Any comments or questions that you may have, I welcome. You all have a God bless day.